We've just hit another 40 degrees Celsius day, second day in a row. Hopefully the garden is gonna survive. Everything is basically getting cooked as it stands. Not a nice sight, but we won't give our lettuce up. Literally getting burnt to the point where they're not gonna be used. The new cucumber is hopefully gonna be okay. Corn is not happy. We got some volatility. Tomatoes growing in there. They're not doing so well. This wind is just cooking everything. Everything is just burning up. I think we'll have to start again this year with a lot of it. Nothing is happy. Everything is just wilting. Despite I watered everything this morning, the heat is just way too much. The back is not looking any better. Actually the peppers are not that bad. These are the new tomato varieties I wanted to try this year. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll have to replace them. We've got a couple of new ones that I have planted that I haven't planted yet, so they'll take their spot. Yeah, celery, it's done, it's finished. Hopefully the zucchinis will be okay, because they're just falling down as well, but they do like the heat, so I'm hoping they'll be okay. The heat is finally over, and this is what we've got. Corn kind of looks okay, but all the little beans have grown underneath it, and they're starting to be nice and strong, which is good. Parsley is about to flower, so I'll be planting some new ones to replace this, so we've got more to pick. Cucumbers, I think they're recovering okay. I think they'll be fine. Some of these have lost their tops, so hopefully I'll make these little side shoots. Instead of cutting them, I'll try to make them into a new top. We shall see. Tomato has gotten stressed out. I think I'll be doing an experiment with this one, because this is becoming higher than me, and the flowers are just starting all the way up here. So that's an ananas tomato, which we like, but it's not doing great now. So basil is also flowering. To extend its life, I basically pick these flowers off, and it just becomes more and more like a bush. I want to plant actually a few more of these. They keep the white fly away, and just plant them along. These are the old peppers from last year. Actually, they have survived it. I was surprised, and they're flowering. So I'm hoping to get some nice peppers out of those this year. I was really close to cutting them off, but yeah, these onions now need to come out. I will be replacing them with my eggplants. This was just enough room to put a couple of eggplants in. So these are definitely coming out today. Strawberries are doing well, and the beetroot is definitely coming out today. Actually, they've grown to a quite nice size. So yeah, they're coming out. This part of the bed will be empty for a little bit till the tomatoes in the greenhouse make it. These old beans, I think they will recover. They've got some burnt leaves, but they will recover. This tomato, I'm just hoping it's gonna do a bottom shoot, and I'll try to revive it back from the bottom. Otherwise, we'll have to restart it. The peppers have survived, but all the little peppers that have started coming out have burnt. So they're basically gone, but that's okay. Eggplants, I have been keeping them outside for a while now. Gotta check for these white butterflies, what they're doing to these. The little onions, some are back, some are basically cooked. Now the back is doing just fine. We are picking these little tomatoes for now. Peppers are fine. These tomatoes here, I think they're Arkansas Traveler. Apparently they should take the heat, but they're not. Celery is Gonski. I'll have to pull that up. And these guys need a good prune. I think they'll survive. They'll be just fine. I honestly thought I'd lose the whole garden because we had 2 days 40 plus degrees Celsius temperatures. But the worst thing is we had 94 kilometers an hour winds. With all that heat, it was an oven. I just thought everything is just basically gonna cook. Back to the greenhouse. The wind was so strong it actually took one of these panels out. I'm actually gonna leave it. I'm gonna look at it as a positive thing. This is gonna give it more circulation in the summer, and once the temperature start coming down, I'll put the panel back in. It didn't break it or anything, it just flew out. It just pushed it out, which is good. Now these guys are ready to be cleaned up. I will clean these up, and then the onions will replace their spot. Everything in the greenhouse actually has survived, which I am quite surprised. This the new onion have sprouted and they're growing strong, so I can easily replace these other ones that have cooked, which is nice. What I'm basically gonna do here is grab these, snip the necks off, and just cut the roots nice and short. This will give me a nice garlic, and the rest will just go into the compost or the worm farm I have. I'm hoping to be able to eat these and have some left over in March for our seeds, so I don't have to buy new seeds. Now this is the garlic I got out of it. A couple of kilos, which is really nice. As you can see, onions have replaced the spot of the garlic. We have some bigger ones, some smaller ones, but all in all was a nice harvest. Now all I need to do is amend the soil and plant those eggplants back in. And yes, we did get a weather relief. A nice storm came in and fixed basically everything that the heat has done to the garden. Thanks for watching. Keep gardening.